Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today we are playing Riven Taric in a new support deck, ? This is an overwhelmed deck, I suppose, and we're also testing out the Mountain Sojourners. So we're seeing how good these buffs are on Taric and Mountain Sojourners that we got this last patch. We are including it in Noxus because of Noxus's ability to provide overwhelm. And that is, I think, pretty much the best way to play Mountain Sojourners. Now, we could potentially play Draven over Riven, which has been done in the past. I also, I guess, wanted to try Riven. She definitely got a buff with her Reforges. She gets a Reforge upon play, which is great. Her level up is faster. Overall, just a solid change, and pretty much works very similarly to how Draven does, minus kind of the discard synergy that we could get with Draven and some spells and Noxus that we aren't playing. So anyway, yeah, we're playing Mountain Sojourners. Grant my supported ally +2/+2. If it has support, grant its supported ally +2/+2. So the best way to use these stat boosts is, in my opinion, keywords through things like elusive units or overwhelm units, which is, again, why we're in Noxus. Now, Noxus has another 5-cost support card that we're not running because I feel like that's just a bit too many 5-cost cards. Kato the Arm, give my supported ally +3/+0 and overwhelm this round. Now, you guys could probably fit it in. I do have Arbiter of the Peak, which can become a 0-cost card late in the game. Pretty easily, actually, around turn 7, where we have had these Reforges out. We're not running Kato, though, because, yeah, just fills up the 5 slot, makes it a little awkward, especially if you draw a lot of 5-cost cards early on in the game and you can't play them. And I guess my overall opinion is Mountain Sojourners better than Kato the Arm. No, not really. You could probably switch them in and out. I don't know I mean, the buff definitely helps. She went from a 2/5 to a 4/5. Definitely the stat boost helps her. But I just don't think that she's as good as Kato the Arm, and that's, that's my opinion. But I think it's, warranted. She doesn't really do anything that's a whole lot better. We kind of have to build a combo deck around her in order to get her to work, whereas Kato just grants the overwhelm himself. So yeah, that's my opinion right now after I've kind of played the games. Now, you definitely feel the buffs between Taric and Mountain Sojourners. Taric can take a bigger hit as well. He's a 3/5 instead of a 3/4, which is great. Dealing a lot of damage. And another kind of deck building cost that we have with Mountain Sojourners is that we have to put in a ton of support units to get value out of her. So we've got Legion Drummer, we have Mentor of Stones, we have Taric, and Mountain Sojourners. So 12 overall support units that we can use to get good value out of Mountain Sojourners here. All right. Early on in the game, we have some synergy for Riven with her Reforge mechanic. So Blade Squire, not Legion Drummer, but the Rune Weaver. So yeah, we can level her up, and then everything else is basically a spell that synergizes with Taric, so that when he supports his ally, we're also granting the last spell that we played on Taric to our supported ally. So Guiding Touch, Pell Cascade, all of Riven's Reforge. We've got Might, Zenith Blade, Bastion, and that's about it. So pretty solid deck, I would say. I had relatively moderate success with it. I mean, I think this is probably a tier 3 deck at the best. High-end tier 3. I don't think it quite gets to tier 2, unfortunately. We may need a couple more changes to make this sort of support archetype a little bit better. Again, I think Mountain Sojourners could be traded out for Kato, and it will probably just be a better deck because of that. But it's still pretty fun. I still like the Reforge mechanic, and we still get some pretty spicy kind of OTKs with this deck, and it's very possible to do that. One thing, a very, very big weakness about this deck is the ability to be stopped with things like recalls. So we had a buff to Will of Ionia. Very easy to recall these units out of the game now after you've buffed them, which sucks. Which I guess is why we've got Bastion. Very easy to silence them. Very easy to frostbite them. Stun. There's just a lot of things that you can do to this deck in particular that is going to slow it down and pretty much stop what you're trying to do. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against... Interesting. Noxus, Shadow Isles, Callista, and Elise. Kind of interesting. I don't really know what to expect from this. I'm going to keep my 2-drop. Yeah, we're going to just keep going on. Rune Weaver isn't the best, especially without my champions, Riven and Taric, just because of the 1 health stat, and this guy's in Shadow Isle, so there's a lot of pings. 1 damage pings that he can do to me. But we don't have a lot of choice in the matter, since now we've drawn 2 Mentor of Stones and a Rune Weaver. And we're going to play out our Legion Drummer here, I believe. Go ahead and go for it. It's threatening 3 damage, and he did not put out a unit. Him not using any units is a little bit scary to me. This seems like he does have a Vile Feast. Nope, Oblivious Islander. Alright, we know what it is. This is a Ratatat. This is a Ratacan deck, more than likely. And, yeah, hopefully he doesn't have it in his hand already. So, yeah, we know what this is. We kind of know what's going to happen here. And, let's go, Rune Weaver. I don't think they run Vile Feast in this deck, but you can never be sure. And we're just going to attack like this. Support. Take the 3 damage. I guess see if he's got another Oblivious Islander here. Hush is going to be pretty awesome, actually. Is it Ratacan or Atacan? I can't even remember. The 10-drop from Noxus. Whatever that is. I think we're going to start playing a little slow here with the Blade Squire, followed up by Mentor of Stones. We've got lots of support units, actually, in our hand, which is pretty cool. Yes. Yeah, I think we play Blade Squire here. And we're okay trading with Rune Weaver. If he's got anything to stop us, that's a little annoying. He gets the level up and 3 damage. I guess that's okay. We're just going to put out Mentor of Stones here. And he's going to get to level up. He should have attacked. I think that was really I think he should have attacked with the Ballista. Personally. Alright, so we're going to pass here, and we're going to put out the Mountain Sojourners. Definitely going to put this out. We haven't found any of our good units, really. Let's hope he doesn't have a...
I pull the strings.
Okay, go like this, go like this. Probably go like this and like this. A lot of damage here. Question is, do I want to play... What does that bring us to?
Brace yourselves.
A lot of damage. This is actually enough to kill him, so he's gonna have to block.
Your death has been ordained.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if he open attacks here. We actually have a Hush, which is pretty nice. What does he pull up? Islander? He is. I'm gonna use the Hush. See if he's got something like a Glimpse Beyond or something. This kills both of them. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything. And he still didn't draw anything. Yeah, that deserves a crying full row. Alright, so we're going to play Blade Squire. And we're going to play Mentor of Stones as well, I think.
me, Sage. What does my future
If he's
hold?
got the box, he could use it, but other than that, we're in pretty good shape here. Could get 2 blockers, it's a little annoying. Alright, and we're probably just going for an open attack at this point. Let's see, we get the Overwhelm one. We did get Overwhelm, that's nice. So it should be about the same this time. I just need to keep 2, so we use like this. We go Overwhelm, and we're going to have enough for Bastion here. He should not have any burst speed reaction spells, and this should be enough here. So Bastion, in case he's got a Vengeance, which is great. He should not have anything else here. For 7 mana that he should be able to do to stop this. If he had 9, I would need to be a little worried about like a Vile Feast and Vengeance with the Bastion, but pretty cool. We didn't even get our champions. That's pretty cool. Actually worked really, really nicely even without Taric or Riven. So happy how that gameplay went. Going against a Shin Jarvan deck. Ionia Demacia. Ionia Demacia. Let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to get rid of the spells. We're going to keep the Taric though. It's fine. And we end up pulling Xana's Blade. A whole bunch more spells instead of units. So kind of sucks, but leaves us plenty of room to draw more, especially a 10 cost unit right now. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what we got. Give me a 2 cost and another Taric. So pretty slow start here. Oh boy. Man, I love Zenith's Blade. It's looking to be pretty cool here against a deck that kind of can play slow until they get to Jarvan and Shin. So that sucks quite a bit, especially considering the curve that we have in this deck. It's really not that hard to get a whole bunch of early game units out. Got plenty of 2-drops and 1-drops. We just didn't pull them. And 3-drops for that matter. It's basically the entirety of the deck. I don't really see any reason not to play Zenith's Blade, to be honest. I've already got this other one in my hand, so it doesn't really matter if I draw another one. And we're probably just going to attack here with a Taric. Yeah, I just don't see any reason not to. We can pull one if we absolutely need to. So this round we probably go Mountain Sojourners here. Don't we? I think we do. Very unlikely with 4 mana that he's going to be able to kill him unless he's got 2 Twin Disciplines. I guess it's possible. We're going to try to kill this River Shaper. Okay. Awesome.
A gift from the river folk. Waters still.
Alright, so we got Riven.
When will I find peace?
We've got a Blade Fragment. Pretty nice one, actually. Do we want to use that or Pell Cascade on our unit here, though? Let's... Let's go Pell Cascade.
Never submit.
Okay, we're at 8. Just want to make sure we don't overdraw here. If he doesn't block, it's quite a bit of damage. Taric's at 4. This guy trying to get the... He's just spreading out. That's kind of weird. We have heals. And hushes now. Let's get the Shin Boat. Gonna try to finish this next round if we can survive here. I think we should be able to, because we do have Guiding Touch. I think we go like this. They're not threatening to kill any of our units here. We're blocking the most powerful. If he's got, anything, we can silence this thing. Or heal. I think we go silence first, though. And we got another one, if he's got anything else crazy here. It's funny he went for the kill on the Taric rather than just going face damage, since he's only got to do 3 more damage to me. See what he's got. It didn't help our Arbiter too much. Is he just mad now? I don't understand. Okay, he did decide to do something. Did I kill him? Okay. So question is, do I heal or do I use Blessing of Targon? It's 5 damage. Let's go Fel Cascade. I'm gonna go Pel Cascade over Blessing of Targon here. Okay, we're gonna pass. River Shaper. Wish I had some bastions here. There's our Overwhelm. There's Bastion. That's awesome. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think we go Zenith Blade first, don't we? Or do we care?
Fly to them on broken wings.
I'll level up on the Taric here. This is gonna be hard for him to deal with now. We got 7+ attack here. Just gotta do this right. So we want to be able to use Bastion in response to like Wheel of Ionia or something. So, this doesn't really matter.
I sense their power.
I don't think we want to put out Arbiter of the Peak here.
Even shattered hearts mend in time.
I think what we want to do is this. And then we've got Bastion back up. Actually, we might just use it now. Let's just use it now. So we're invulnerable. We've got 2 Overwhelm units here as well. And quick attack. So he needs like a heal. It's not enough. Doesn't matter.
Our wills align. Immediately. Close my eyes, make it fair.
Yep, exact lethal. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they got barrier, we still go through and deal the exact same amount of damage to the enemy nexus, even if we don't kill them, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, just had just enough to kill him there. We may have had more damage another way, but I mean, we used pretty much all of our mana there. We just wanted to make sure that we couldn't get Wheel of Ionia at any point with his, you know, with the spell shield, and then we were immune to damage as well, so pretty cool altogether. Alright, we're going against Ice Wizards. Shurima Shadow Isles Ice Wizards. Okay, that's pretty good. Do I want a Hush? I think I do want a Hush, actually, considering we're going against a Nasus Kindred deck. Hush seems like it'd be pretty cool to have in my hand. I'm just going to keep the 1. I think 2 is pretty bad early game. And we're going to play the Blade Squire, so awesome.
It's my time.
Okay, do 2 damage. And we're going to be putting out Riven this next round here, so pretty nice. Riven coming on out. Her stat line's above. The box as well, which is good. I mean, do we make him burn it? I don't know. +2/+2. Let's just attack here and see what happens. Okay, with this if he wants to. We got a way to protect her. He doesn't get a slay proc, which is pretty nice. And Taric's coming out. Yeah, let's see what happens. Wish this had been quick attack instead. Probably go for Taric this round. See what he's got. Do like the card draw. I could play my burst speed or my focus speed spell. I think we have to do this and try to force something out of him here. That sucks, but I think it's necessary. Let's play Taric now. Don't have any mana, so he can pretty much do whatever. I don't have Bastion anyway. That's funny.
Finally, peace.
Okay. And we may just go Mountain Sojourners here. Actually, we got another Riven. Let's go ahead and play the Riven. Should get a pretty good one here. Quick attack's nice.
Embrace life.
Goodness. Oh, man. We're gonna have to wait to hush her.
To serve the greater good.
And hope that we can kill this thing. I mean, we can.
Its heart beats fast now.
It knows.
Gotta play Zenith Blade, I think. He can just pass here, doesn't have to do anything. Yep. Bastion. Okay. It's not gonna work this round. Go Mountain Sojourners here.
Taric, the protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
You know, all he really needs is a vengeance. He could even have a spirit journey.
I've seen masks of the kindred before.
Which puts us in a little bit of a problem. Alright, let's go like this. They do get pretty big, I think.
No turning
this.
back now. Everyone okay?
Your spirit is hollow.
expect that. It is what it is. Oh man, we pulled another Hush. That's awesome. So I think we have to go like this. We have to be above the ability to kill Nasus with one of our units, and we have to be able to, I think, Hush Kindred this round. Oh man. Okay. We can still do both here.
These hands know metal and magic.
Which one did I use? Did +2. So we don't want to use a +2.
Even a fragment snuffs out lives. I won't look back.
I am the protector.
Blow up the Taric here is really good so they can't die.
A masterwork of destruction. The pulse fades away.
On to the next.
Our Hush is good. Let's see if we get a good card here. Mentor of Stones. I don't think I can play this. Go like this.
Fly to them on broken wings.
Shatter them.
And we're going to do card draw, I think. Just because we don't really have a ton of units here. That would have been a good one. I just don't think I can play it. I think it's too likely that he's got a way to interrupt me, so we're just going to play like this right now.
Return to dust.
Be still.
It's a big hit. If I Hush, I think we win. Right? Yeah, we do. See if he's got any way to stop this. All right. I think we got him. Yeah, that was actually pretty close, to be honest. Pretty darn close there. But we end up getting the win.
Victory is a thing of
Even through kind of his control, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't really want to play units there. I think it's way too easy for him to interrupt me. I needed to play all of those focus speed spells and then attack. And then we kind of saw why. He had Spirit Journey. So if I had developed at any point there a unit, he could have just used Spirit Journey on me. Whereas open attacking, after all the burst speed spells, I was able to become invulnerable to dying, which was like really, really key, I think, to winning that game. Wouldn't have won if we'd put out the Arbiter of the Peak or Mentor of Stones. So pretty happy with how I played that. The Hush was actually super good too, because we were just able to overwhelm and power through that Nasus. Really cool there. Happy we got the win. Worked out really, really good.